win this, make it there.
Oh! Straight right hand!
From targeting Dakota since her debut,
Fighting Dakota has been on my list.
Outside, and then here's the finishing flurry. Bam, body shot right
to claiming Dakota was a fake fighter.
I can't wait to show you who is the real warrior.
Dakota Ditcheva has dealt with the worst manners since debuting in the PFL. With that being said, Dakota has created her best highlights from destroying these cocky girls.
Oh, nasty combination, and the body work, and that'll do it!
Trying to drag him down. Nice right hand. That was clean. But that's that toughness.
This is Fighting is Art. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following.
On December of 2023 in Dublin, Ireland, Ditcheva faced the Italian Valentina Scatizzi, who felt Dakota was overrated and assumed she was tougher than Ditcheva due to the Brit's Barbie-like character.
I can't wait to show you who is the real warrior. I'm like an animal, you know, so doesn't matter who I have in front of me. I won't just go to the cage, smash.
During the face-offs, Scatizzi tried the intimidation tactics, while Dakota, cool in her demeanor, asked for the belt, manifesting a victory. From the onset, Scatizzi pressured Ditcheva, walking her down like a bull to the slaughter. But she played into Ditcheva's hand and right hands, and the signature front kick from Dakota brought her back to reality.
They've got to get around these legs. Oh.
Ditcheva recalled her Muay Thai training in the clinch.
We saw Dakota Ditcheva finish.
Then Dangerous framed her up perfectly for more knees.
Tight positions. Good head position here from the nice knee to the head as well.
The Italian attempted her only chance at survival with a double leg takedown attempt.
See if she can get Dakota's hips off the cage.
But Dakota was too strong, even in wrestling.
Oh, we know that.
There's that strength he told them.
Exactly.
Warning to keep off, she unleashed her long legs. When they clashed again, Dakota released a two-piece and a soda to Scatizzi's skull.
Every time Scatizzi gets close.
And she turned her insides to dust with hard shots.
Put the knees there on the fence. Oh,
Tries to shrink that target that Dakota Ditcheva.
Out of nowhere, Dakota caught her rival with a right hand and uncorked the kind of knees that made everyone in the arena start to worry for Scatizzi's safety.
this could be it, guys.
Then the British Bulgarian showed no mercy.
Scatizzi, whose body has taken a ton, goes upstairs.
I mean, we're so close here.
Her opponent's face wore the damage, with her left eye swelling up grotesquely and blocking out her vision. But Dakota, showing her viciousness, attacked the damaged eye. That was enough for the ringside physician to call off the fight. The brutal knees and extra punishments were rewards for Scatizzi's attempts at bullying. Ditcheva danced round the cage before being presented with her belt and a $100,000 prize.
There was no way the doctor was letting her out with that eye.
In 2024, Ditcheva made her debut in the PFL American season to take on the toughest stars, at the end of which the winner takes $1 million.
For 125.
On June 13th in Connecticut, Dakota continued her streak of destruction in the PFL and faced the Australian Chelsea Hackett, who had only lost against the toughest opponents.
Chelsea hit! Submission win!
Leading up to the fight, Hackett developed an obvious jealousy for Dakota.
Fighting Dakota has been on my list.
And at the face-off, no handshakes were exchanged.
Chelsea Hackett get inside and can Ditcheva keep her out on the end of those long-range punches.
What happened in this fight was more than everyone had bargained for. Dakota quickly sat her on her butt with a thunderbolt right hand and instinctively unleashed heavy fury with hammer shots. Hackett fought back to get on her feet, but she only ate knees for her efforts. And Dakota showed no preference between pulverizing the body or the torso.
Playoffs with a win of any kind.
Out of nowhere, like out of a Wonder Woman movie, Dakota employed Gordon Ramsay's liver steak recipe. That was it for the supremely confident Hackett.
That will steal your soul.
This country girl thought she could easily destroy our valiant hero.
Is that a Celsius?
overcommits to things, which will give me opportunities to, take advantage of it.
Claiming Dakota was an industry plant,
It's no secret. Dakota's the golden child. She's become kind of the face
What?
of the NFL. I know.
Bishop had sealed her fate. From the onset of their fight, Dakota tested the waters from range.
The body is wide open. Unfortunately, the benefit
Hand to the body as well, and there's a push kick. We mentioned the body so much, Ditcheva, because that is her favorite target.
She dropped back, gave up a little ground, and then loaded that left hand, and Jenna...
Then the cocky rival tried beating Dakota in the grappling department.
Dakota Ditcheva does have 1-3 to her credit.
But Dakota, undeterred, in a triangle choke. But her opponent was wise to the danger.
she's trying here, but the long limbs of Dakota are going to make it. Now she's set up a triangle, but I don't think she's...
Now, done with the play fighting, Dakota burst through Bishop's abdomen with sharp knees that immediately sent her crashing. Looking to give her opponent a proper send-off, Dakota asked Bishop to stand up, only to follow up with a barrage of blows that ended the fight. With her future opponent in the crowd, Dakota knew she had sent fear through their hearts, signaling them to shut up. The ferocity of the finish and the accuracy of her finishing punches sent a fear throughout the PFL flyweight division.
Bishop back on the ground. That knee right there on the button dropped her straight to her knees.
Dakota sent warnings to her next opponent, Taila Santos, who she would meet in the final.
Goes immediately on the attack. This is the doubter.
Dakota's dominance could be compared to prime Ronda Rousey. But despite being regarded by all to be the best female fighter outside of the UFC, Dakota still had doubters who questioned her ability to take on the very top dogs in women's MMA. So a showpiece with former UFC flyweight title challenger Taila Santos was set up, and this scary opponent was tipped to provide the toughest test of Ditcheva's career. The Brazilian Santos is a skilled grappler with impressive striking who had slightly missed out on the UFC flyweight belt after suffering a split decision loss to Valentina Shevchenko. Unsatisfied with the unfair losses, she crossed over to the PFL, winning 3 fights in a row, and now collided against Dakota in the final for the $1 million prize. Since the UFC is seen as the golden standard in MMA, victory over the former UFC title challenger will be a big indicator that Dakota would be able to defeat the UFC's toughest challengers. In the build-up to the fight, Santos unnaturally went the route of trash talk to intimidate Dakota.
She's commented on one of my posts before saying she wants Barbie's belt, which is a European belt for a start, so she can't have it.
She taunted Dakota by putting lipstick on.
Veterans, future legends of the game here.
And the Brazilian boasted to be a more well-rounded fighter.
I just think I'm more complete than Dakota, and we might see that in the fight if she does.
And at the face-offs, the massive egos of the ladies was evident, both equally confident. It was a classic case of youth versus experience. The undefeated Ditcheva, with a 13-0 record, stepped up to test the waters against Santos with 22 wins and 3 close losses. From her walkout, Ditcheva looked relaxed in the biggest fight of her life. She danced her way to the cage as a pocket of fans from the UK cheered the Manchester fighter.
Both of you have been given your instructions. Touch gloves.
Through 13 fights.
Ditcheva didn't waste time unleashing her long, powerful legs.
Dakota Ditcheva has Ditcheva herself, 20%.
I'm interested to see if Santos...
The British-Bulgarian proved to be too strong in the grappling department.
But can she keep a hold of...
She reversed her opponent.
Opportunity with these double underhooks to get to the ground.
Nice job.
And on the feet, her signature front kick found a home on Santos's face.
I think she's going to go with a knee to the body off that switch, moves forward. Oh!
She outclassed the now depressed Brazilian, bringing loud cheers from the crowd. Every attempt by Santos was rewarded with brutal counter shots.
Last chance to shop, red $20 swag bundle for free.
She sneaks out of the side, nice elbow.
She blasted her rival against the fence. And Dakota uncorked hard shots against the former UFC title challenger like never before.
Aggressive style. Spilling blood. Perhaps literally
taking these shots so far as Santos has not yet.
With seconds to go in the round, a thudding knee and flurry of body shots turned her insides to dust, and saving Santos was in the hands of the referee, crowning Ditcheva Britain's first female MMA world champion.
Tell you what it's about. Dakota Ditcheva takes umbrage.
Dakota celebrated by putting lipstick on in the center of the octagon before embracing her team, including her mother and former kickboxing world champion Lisa Howarth, and roaring with joy. And she credits her mother for her monstrous power. Drop a comment on which finish was your favorite. Like and subscribe, please, and have a good day. Goodbye.
Dakota Ditcheva!